Hi, welcome to the second act of the Grimvalor commentary playthrough. So now we can upgrade the forge, and with the ore that we find, we'll be able to craft better weapon and better armor. It's quite expensive, uh, but we'll get there. Yeah, bright wall. Such a rainy place. Spoiler alert, we will slay Williard. While I was playing the other day, I was wondering if I would prefer Grimvalor 2 or just more of Grimvalor 1. And I think I would just like to have a new game plus plus in this game, because this game is a masterpiece. I will do a I'm working on it right now. I will do a Grimvalor New Game versus New Game Plus comparison. New Game Plus is a whole other game. You don't play the same way at all than this playthrough. You're using way more skills. You have way more. Let's call it mana. The blue bar. It's very different. Some people have a hard time with those orbs that makes you helps you jump higher. The trick is to not jump too fast after you hit it with the sword. I think that's the most common mistake. You're afraid to fall and you just jump repeatedly. You lose your momentum that way. So you hit, you jump, you hit, you jump. Alright, more beast to slay. It should go pretty well. Or not. I'm commenting this playthrough like right now, but it's like from 2 weeks ago, so I don't remember how it went exactly. Those platforming sections are way easier with the controller. I can attest to that. I'm getting pretty good with the controller now. I'm doing pretty much a daily stream on Twitch. If I remember, I will put the link in the description of this video if you ever want to join me on the stream on Twitch. I hope to be able to do some commentary while playing. It would save me a lot of time. So Cave of the Corrupt is really an optional zone where you can get quite a few goodies. I remember the first time I had trouble to find all the treasures, but just have to follow the light. There's some lights on the floor and on the walls. Just follow that, and you will get pretty much everything you need. Those monsters are pretty good XP too. They're easy to kill, and it's great to level up. So when you found a trinket that you already have, you upgrade the trinket, basically. It works differently in New Game Plus, but in the normal run, this is how it goes. Tea is the best. Japanese green tea. This is what I drink. I mean, coffee's good too, I guess. So, I've crafted a better... I mean, not a better armor, but... an armor because I didn't have any. I think. What are those guys doing when I'm not there? They just walk here all the time, or maybe they have a family or a hobby, something. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't think about that too much. Those blue guys are incredibly annoying. Just try to kill them as soon as possible. Seems I'm lost. I think there's a hunter here. Yup. This guy can be pretty hard to fight because he's teleporting all the time. I mean, seems I'm lying right now because he's getting wrecked, but yeah, he's not that easy. My favorite NPC in the game. I recognize myself in him, like, oh, it's no use. Everything you do is meaningless, you'll just die. It's like real life. don't worry, I can say more cheering stuff like unicorns and rainbows and all that. Everything's good. And now a Slayer fight. Pretty much the best enemy in the game to fight. She's on our side. Like, she's the wild dragon slayer mentioned in the lore. And she wants us to succeed and free the king and all that. She's just testing us. And when you beat her, you get new abilities. Very important to go back to the that pink sword there to get your ability after. When I played that first, I didn't do that. So. Now I will win because I know her every move. I got quite cheeky there. Alrighty. Don't forget the sword. I never used that launch attack, I think. Probably because the first time I played, I didn't go back to the sword and didn't get the ability and just learned to play without it. That's just a theory, I guess. Maybe some people use it a lot. I don't know. I still have to figure those enemies that rushes at you. It's still, I think it's the one that gives me the most trouble. I haven't figured them out yet, even though after all that playing, it's always a struggle. Well, I think I'm dying here, yeah. It's, I don't know, I guess I'm not that great at this game, but I can't figure out when to dodge them. I think it's my last enemy to master. I'll work on it. I'll get there. Enemy in Act 2 are definitely more spongy than the first act. They're taking quite a bit longer to kill. Oh, seems I'm not going to challenge that enemy again. Guess I have the sword, so it wouldn't make much of a difference. I don't tend to use the whirlwind trinket. It's it's kind of powerful because it makes you empty your blue gauge. Makes you use all your mana in a striking way, let's say. But I'm not a fan of it. I tried it a few times, but nah. I know some people really like it, but oh well. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. This mini boss is pretty much like in Act 1. He slams down, slams while running, and do that huge slam. But that's pretty much it. Very not very difficult. But this is where the game introduces a new gameplay mechanic, which is monsters fighting monsters. See, those guys, they don't have any friends. They want to kill you and they want to kill everything else. They don't care about which side you're on. They just kill everything. I got lucky. They also fire blue balls that can go through the walls. They're nasty. Easier to kill than those guys rushing at you, but they can be nasty. That's for sure. I like that the game is helping you a bit with saying where is the door that you can use the key with. It's not my best act to run. I mean, it's fine. There's a few good fights, but yeah. It seems I missed the whole zone. Don't know if I'm going back. I'm worried right now. So yeah, those. I think I've said the blue, the purple. Yeah, those things. They hit hard. They go through the walls. I've heard some people say it's a bug and shouldn't happen, but I think Dire Light Games wanted those balls to go through the walls. I don't think it's a bug at all. Can we craft something? Nope. Oh, seems we can. Gauntlets are very good. You can go higher with one of the skills. I always use the gauntlet. I hope we're going back. Oh yes, good. Maybe I should script those. But I'm way too lazy to take the time to watch all the gameplay and do a scripted commentary. I think what I'm trying to do here is just like fake a live stream, I guess. I'll have to rethink that, I think. I really wish there was more. When you complete the new game plus, which is significantly different and harder, and they also messes up a bit the maps and all that. It's nice. It's a very good new game plus, but once you're done with that, you're done. You can do another run. That's it. So yeah, I wish there was a new game plus plus. Could be the same maps but harder enemies. You could always go up. New game plus plus plus. I would love that. But yeah, I don't think anyone has heard about Dire Light Games since they launched New Game Plus on April last year, like April 2019, I think. So it's been a while. It's been a long while. I think they're done with this game. Well, this is not going that good. Alrighty. The worst puzzle, the worst jumping puzzle section is in Act 4. It took me so long to achieve it. It almost drove me insane. Now the only achievement I still need is that level 1 run. So you have to complete the whole game, not New Game Plus, just the regular, normal mode, without leveling up once. So I'm in Act 4 against the Slayer, and I'm close, but I still can't do it. There's a video of me practicing against her on Twitch. If you want to go take a look. Yeah, it's hard. But then, if I do that, I will have all the achievements. Come on, do something.
The ogres weren't first spotted until well into the second winter of the siege on Sanctuary Keep. At first glance, we took them for little more than beasts, fierce and brutish, but driven more by instinct rather than intelligence. But there were cunning minds behind those grotesque appearances, and their true natures became apparent soon enough.
If you ever need voice acting in your game, remember this name, Leanne Osmond. Look for her on Google. She's good. She's very, very good. She's like the voice of Grimvalor for me now. Can't imagine this game being voiced any differently. So I don't know, let me know if you want Act 3. The next thing I will do about this game is a side-by-side comparison of New Game Plus and the normal mode. This is pretty much, I have all the footage I need. This is my next project regarding Grimvalor. In the meantime, I should have a few other funny stuff coming. Don't know when, but it will happen. That was close. That was pretty close. Alright. It was a good fight, I think. I'm always kind of disappointed when the chest I open is just ore. I was curious there if there was a hidden platform. So this guy have pretty much the same move as the one before. Seems it's, now that I really look close, seems it's just a reskin of the one with the hammer. Oh, Tower of Despair. Perfect place for me. So when I level up, I think I've talked about that, but I don't have any grand plan of getting the perfect stat. I always go with, well, in my last few minutes of playtime, what did I felt I was missing the most, and put points into that. That's pretty much all there is to it. I tend to favor mastery over savagery, but those guys flying are incredibly dangerous. They're dropping some bombs, and when you get hit by those, it hurts. It hurts a lot. That was pretty good. Oh, see, this is not a disappointment.
And so, King Valor himself climbed the steps of Sanctuary Mountain to present the dragon an ultimatum. Either the silver dragon would submit to servitude, or all its kin would be annihilated by the blade of the royal dragon slayer. With little recourse, the dragon yielded, and King Valor descended the mountain victorious, a vial of dragon blood in hand, but also unknowingly carrying the dragon's poison in his heart.
The lore is pretty good if you can get into it. Now I think it's pretty much boss time. I know I don't have 100% on every zones, but that's not really my goal. I'm probably just missing some ore. It's not worth the time. Let's just put it that way. There's a few good resources on YouTube about how to get 100% of every zone. Alright, it's boss time. With Yard. So on New Game Plus, you have those two guys, but you have to kill them like at the same time. You have like 20 seconds before, if there's one of those two left, you have a few seconds to kill the other, because if not, the one that is still there will call back the other to life, and then you have to kill them again. It's a pretty hard fight. It's quite hard on normal, but on New Game Plus, this is very hard. Are done. That went pretty good. So this was Act 2. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll be back with Act 3 at some point. I don't have any plan for the timing of that, but I'll probably do all 5 acts. That's the plan. So hope you enjoyed, and bye bye.